So this is my second pose. The reference is on the left. And I start with the head, which might not have been the wisest, but my sketch still turned out pretty well. I basically just follow the reference for the rest of the body. I struggled with the legs because, I don't know, the legs were drawn in a different style than mine, so they just didn't make sense. Something about how the legs bent inward and then outward was just hard. Most of it was going to be covered up by the skirt, so that was nice. So also the lines I drew on the left, I drew them for proportions. I forgot what I actually used them for proportioning, but drawing lines to the side of your person can help if you're struggling with proportion. They look like weird deer legs, that's just what comes to mind. I don't know, but I eventually, after many tries, got something that I liked. And I did the arms, which went a lot smoother than the legs. The first arm looked kind of weird. I think that the angle was a bit weird. The other arm I decided to put behind her back. Maybe she's dancing or something. I don't know. Just felt like changing up the reference a bit. And then I started a new layer for the skirt and I added it in light blue lines so I could actually see it above my original sketch of the figure. Drawing the skirt was really fun. I liked drawing the swoops and how it folded back in on itself. I also added a couple of lines for the folds in the skirt. So then I started the line art, and I kept it with sketchy line art so it would match with the other one. Pretty basic. My sketch I feel like was pretty good, so I didn't have to change too much about it. Then I traced the sketch for the skirt, and it stayed pretty much the same. I only added a few more folds in it. So the dress she's wearing, I decided to design it. It's kind of like a tank top and a skirt melded together. So for the hair, I decided to do something really wavy. I just used a lot of wavy lines and I made it like really big. And then I also added little braids that are like going behind her head. And then I got a thinner pencil to do all the like little strands and to give the hair some variance. And then after that I removed the sketch layer to look how my line art was. And I noticed that the skirt connected to the hip weirdly. So I fixed that and made that a smoother transition. And then I added boots and gloves. And drew her hand, because I forgot to draw that. And then for the dress I added like a little belt thingy. I'm not entirely sure what you'd call that. Right at the hips where it changes from being like a shirt to a skirt. Then to add something to the skirt, I made a layer and I did lines, and then I made another layer on top of that and added the diamond pattern so that I could follow the line and keep them in a straight line, and then later I just erased the guidelines that I used. And I kind of did diamonds and circles. I just wanted to add some texture to the skirt. And I also decided to add the pattern to the top part of her dress. And then I shaded in the boots. I added some like kind of crosshatchy shading texture, whatever you want to call it, which might have made them look kind of scraggly, but that's okay. And then I started coloring it with my favorite brush. I made the bottom green and then the top's gonna be black, which I realized later kind of looks like Anna's dress from Frozen, but I was not thinking of that at the time. And then also the designs and stuff is going to be yellow. Then after I filled in the skirt, I erased any excess that had gone outside of the actual line art. And I did the same with the top. I just filled it in with black and then I erased it. After I erased all of that, I decided to add the details in a yellowish orange color. I did the designs on a layer above the other colors of the dress so that it would stand out. Then I colored in her skin and I just shaded by doing different layers, especially on the legs since they're under the skirt and are going to be in shadow. And then I erased all the excess, as before. So here's the final product. I really like how it turned out. I like the colors, and the face and hair looked good. The ear was up too high though. So I hope you guys liked it. The third part will come out next Saturday, so see you guys then.